Hello, and welcome to English for Everyone, where we practice real-life American English. Today we're going to learn to avoid some important mistakes, so let's get started. First, this is not correct.
So here how it looks.
Here how it looks from the inside. Okay, here how it looks. So here how it looks.
Here how it looks. Here how it looks from the inside. We cannot say here how it looks. We need an action. We need a verb. Here is. Here is how it looks. Or contraction, here's. Here's how it looks. This is correct. We need the verb is. And we have other options. You can say here is what it looks like. Or better, this. This is what it looks like. In any case, we need the verb is. This is also not correct.
This is silver play button, so let's unpack it with the...
I cannot say this is silver play button. We need an article. You can say this is a silver play button or this is the silver play button. We cannot say this is silver play button. So example, this is what it looks like. This is the silver play button. Let's practice. Is this what it looks like? That's right, this is what it looks like. Is this the silver play button? That's right, this is the silver play button. This is also not correct.
I have many money.
I have much money.
Wait, so I cannot say I have many money, but it's correct to say I have much money? We don't say either one of these. If it's positive, say a lot of. I have a lot of money. Don't say I have much money. If it's negative, you can use much. You can say I don't have much money. But if it's positive, say a lot of. Example, he has a lot of money. I don't say he has much money. I say he has a lot of money. When it's positive, use a lot of. Let's practice. Does he have a lot of money? That's right, he has a lot of money. Don't say he has much money. This is also not correct.
What's the next? Stump. What's the next? Please tell me in the comments below.
I cannot say what's the next. I can say what's next or what's the next one, but I cannot say what's the next. This is not correct. So remember, when you ask the question, say what's next or what's the next one. If you say the, you have to say one. What's the next one? Do not say what's the next. This is not correct. This is also not correct.
What about this? A stick.
A steak? The word is not pronounced steak. It's pronounced stick. This is a stick. Or better, this is a twig. It's a small stick from a tree. In both words, we have to use the short I sound like this is. I. Not E like green beans. Don't say steak. Say stick or twig. This is a stick. Or I can say this is a twig. Let's practice. What is this? Is this a stick? That's right, this is a stick. And can you call it a twig? That's right, you can call it a twig. This is also not correct.
We're going to celebrate it with healthy cakes with no sugar.
Healthy cakes with no sugar? The word is not pronounced sugar. It's pronounced sugar. Don't use a long oo like food and moon. Use the short like good and book. Sugar. Example, soda has a lot of sugar. Not sugar, but sugar. Soda has a lot of sugar. And remember, don't say much. I cannot say soda has much sugar. It's positive, say a lot of. Soda has a lot of sugar. Let's practice. Does soda have a lot of sugar? That's right, soda has a lot of sugar. This is also not correct.
In the moment usually is used with live. For example, to live in the moment. I like to live in the moment.
To leave in the moment? I like to leave in the moment? The word is not pronounced leave. It's pronounced live. I cannot use a long E like green beans, leave. That's a different word. I have to pronounce it live with the short I like this is. Live. Example, I like to live in the moment. What about you? Do you like to live in the moment? Very good. So we see these two words. The first word is live, with the short I sound, like this is. Live. I like to live in the moment. And the second word is leave, with the long E sound, like green beans. Leave. Example, he needs to leave. He needs to go somewhere. So I can say he needs to leave, with the long E sound. Let's practice. Does he need to leave? That's right, he needs to leave. So we learned the difference between these two words, live and leave. Now let's look at some other words that are confusing. Live, lives, live, and lives. Keep watching for a complete explanation and to practice more. How do you pronounce this word? Well, it has two pronunciations. Sometimes it's pronounced lives, and sometimes it's pronounced lives. Let's look at the difference. If it's the verb, it's pronounced live. Use the short sound, like this is. Live, lives. The S makes a zebra sound. Z, lives. I live in a house, you live in a house. But he lives. He lives in a house. Let's practice. Does he live in a house or an apartment? That's right, he lives in a house. And the other pronunciation is lives. You have one life. One life, or more than one, lives. 2 lives, 3 lives. What about a cat? How many lives does a cat have? Some people say a cat has 1 life, and some people say a cat has 7 lives. But in America, we say a cat has 9 lives. That's right, a cat has 9 lives in America. There's even a cat food company called 9 Lives. Pronunciation, lives. Use the long I, like hi and like. I, lives. The S makes the zebra sound. Z, lives. A cat has 9 lives. Let's practice. How many lives does a cat have? That's right, a cat has 9 lives. If a person believes in reincarnation, they believe that you have multiple lives. He believes in reincarnation, so he believes he will have multiple lives. What does he believe? Does he believe that he will have multiple lives? That's right, he believes that he will have multiple lives. So why do we change life to lives when we use plural? There are many words like this. Example, wife. 1 wife, 2 wives. 1 knife, 2 knives. The F changes to a V sound. V, v. Knives. 1 wolf and 2 wolves. Wolves. 1 calf and 2 calves. Remember, with calf, the L is silent. If it's singular, 1 calf and 2 calves. Again, the L is silent in calves. And calves can be 2 things. It can be 2 cows. Baby cows are called calves. It's also the back of your leg. The back of your leg is your calf. And you have 2 of them, so you have 2 calves. So remember this word. Sometimes it's pronounced lives, like the action, the verb lives, and sometimes it's pronounced lives, like a cat has 9 lives. When you see this word, you don't know what to say, because it could be pronounced live or it could be pronounced live. You have to look at the complete idea to understand and know the correct pronunciation. So the action, live. I live in California. Where do you live? In that case, the pronunciation is the short I sound, the short I, like this is. Where do you live? But this is different. This is live, because I see it's before music. It's an adjective. It's not a verb. Live music. They're playing live music. It's not pre-recorded. They're not lip-syncing. It's live music. It's a live show. I put the adjective before the noun. I know it's live. It's not live. It's a live show. They're watching a live show. They're watching live music. Let's practice. Are they watching a live show? That's right. They're watching a live show. We see show is countable, so we have to say a live show. But music is not countable, so we do not say a live music, just live music. They're watching live music. There's live music at the event. Let's practice. Is there live music at the event? That's right. There's live music at the event. I can also put the adjective at the end and say the event is live. It's happening in the same moment. It's live. Or I can use it as an adverb. I can say they're playing live. They're playing live in concert. Remember, don't say in live. They're playing live in concert. The event is live. Let's practice. Is the event live? That's right, the event is live. Let's practice. Are they playing live in concert? That's right, they're playing live in concert. Now let's talk about another use of live. Live can mean the same thing as alive, not dead. So what's the difference? Do I say live or alive? Well, it depends where you put it. If you put it before the noun, example, live bait. Live describes the bait. It means that the bait is not dead. It's still living. It's still alive. But because the adjective's before the noun, we say live, live bait. If you're going fishing, it's better to use live bait. It works better. You don't want to use dead bait. No, you want to use live bait. Bait is whatever you put on your hook to attract the fish. That's bait. So it's better to use live bait. I cannot say it's better to use a live bait. We use live as a description. Let's practice. When you go fishing, is it better to use live bait? That's right. When you go fishing, it's better to use live bait. So, how do you use the word alive? Alive is an adjective that's after the verb. Example, the bait is alive. The bait is still alive. It's not dead. It's alive. So use alive after the verb to be. The bait is alive. And this bait is a worm. So I can say the worm is alive. The worm is still alive. I cannot say the worm is live. It's after the verb to be. Use alive. The worm is still alive, I think. Let's practice. Is the worm still alive or is it dead? That's right. The worm is still alive. He's fine for now. So remember, the verb, the action is live. I live in California. Where do you live? And live is a description, but it has two different meanings. You can say live in concert or you can say live bait. They're a little different. And don't be confused with alive. It's a description too, but we use it a little differently. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, subscribe to our channel. And if you want to become a member, click the join button, and we'll see you next time.